What's up guys, Toasty here, Get Burnt, and I'm just going to be putting out this video, and you guys have probably seen this if you guys are subscribed to Rhyme Style or Thundershot, but I did want to put this video out because, this video I felt was really important, and I thought it was a really good video. It's a long one, but I thought it was a really cool one that I did with Deviantart, Thunder, and Rhyme. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, which some of you may have not, then just feel free to watch the video, but if you have seen it already, you don't got to watch it because it is the exact same video that you've probably already seen. But yes, I just wanted to put this on the channel. Usually don't like doing duplicate uploads, but I'll take this time as an exception, mainly because this video I think is an important thing for the community at least, and I kind of wanted to get it out there as much as I can, even if it's going on my own channel a day after everybody else already put it up. So that's it, and hope you guys enjoy the video. Peace out.
What is going on, my super sandwiches? Ronstock here, and today I'm joined by a couple other awesome YouTubers. We got Toasty, Jadentastic, and Thundershot all in one video because it's something we have to kind of talk about. I mean, you know what the video is about. You've seen it pop up here and there in the community last week, and it's something that's kind of been an issue. It's been going on in not just our community, but YouTube, period, ever since the creation of time, technically. And that is the wonderful world known as clickbait. Word, not world. Well, I guess the world of clickbait as well. But clickbait. Clickbait is something that's definitely been plaguing, like I said, not just our community, but just YouTube in general. And we just kind of want to get together and talk about it because, well, I don't even know where to start with this. Guys, where do we even start with this?
I'm scared. I'm scared. Just every second I'm here, I'm in danger of dying. No, but no, clickbait has become a really prevalent topic in the Dragon Ball community as of late, because a lot of people have seen certain things like, for, with the new series coming out, the movies, there's been all types of discussion and all types of speculation that certain YouTubers have put out that everyone sees, or at least some people would see as clickbait. And a lot of people don't know the real difference between clickbait and speculation. There's a lot of confusion onto which is actually which. Some people think clickbait is just, misleading people in terms of information in general. Some people think clickbait is, differentiating what you title and put as your video thumbnail to what you're actually talking about in the video. Some people think that clickbait is just, you not talking at all about what you assume that what they think you're going to talk about. There's just a whole bunch of, different directions for people to look at clickbait. And it's kind of caused a lot of people, especially when they just do normal speculation, especially let's take, for instance, the video that Rhyme did with Geekdom of, what was it, a month ago or so, where you talked about the possibility of Vegito being in Super because the Patara earrings could be, split apart using the dragon or dragon.
Yeah, which they mentioned in chapter 4, was it, of the manga?
Yeah, because the Supreme Kai and Kibito split. So,
right, yeah.
Now, that was not clickbait because that was speculation, which both of them, there was no problem with that video. But I still, when I went to that video and I looked in the comments, I still saw people talking, saying, wow, guys, clickbait, I thought you guys were better than this, dude. I thought that you guys were much better YouTubers than this, but you guys resort to clickbaiting. It wasn't clickbait. Clickbait is when you decide to put something in your video title and in your thumbnail, assuming that something is either, some huge thing, like saying that there's a completely new character in the series, but then not talking about it at all, and assuming that it's not even a speculation video. That is clickbait because you're baiting people into clicking your video, but you're not giving them what they expect. When I see Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegito in Dragon Ball Super ? I'm assuming, alright, so something in this video, either going to be a person talking or some, maybe video just in general with words on the screen, is going to be talking about Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegito and the possibility of him being in Super. And that's what the video was. It wasn't clickbait because they were trying to actually speculate about something that could happen in Super, and they even had a source as to a reason as to why they would put him in, but it was still called clickbait. I don't know, man. There's just so many views and it's annoying, man.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, I feel like people don't really know what clickbait is, and I think Tosi defined it pretty well. If it's if you say, here's a good one. There's a couple of them. The first one is being if you put just straight up titties on your thumbnail, people are gonna click it. But let's actually talk about clickbait for a second as a YouTuber. If you are a YouTuber that tends to clickbait a lot, you actually don't realize, and I don't think a lot of people know about this in the community, but if you're a YouTuber that clickbaits a lot, what you don't realize is you're killing the retention on your channel. Now, for example, if, let's say, Danny creates a video, it's called Super Saiyan God Blue Goku versus Golden Frieza Full Movie HD or something like that, I don't know. And people click it because they're trying to see the fight, for example, on YouTube, and they end up seeing it's just, a fight between to characters in this video, they click out of it. What happens now is the retention on that video drops. So let's say the video is 10 minutes long. The average person that clicks the video waits about 3 seconds, and then they leave. Now, what happens is YouTube actually flags that as a misleading video, and several things can happen. Number one, it can get flagged, it can get taken down. Two, the retention crashes on your channel, so you get recommended less, which actually hinders your growth, and you also make less money in terms of revenue. So technically, if you're a YouTuber that clickbaits a lot, yeah, you might get the view, but you're actually ruining your channel. So it's not necessarily a good thing to be a clickbaiter, first and foremost. But ultimately, when it comes down to it, clickbait, it's just, I don't even know. I don't even know how to even address it, just because it's, no matter what you do, people will always call you a clickbaiter. I mean, I've seen, Kwame did a really great video the other day, and I've seen people literally list every single person in the community as a clickbaiter. I've even seen new YouTubers who just popped up who are listed as a clickbaiter. It's like, I don't think people know what it exactly means. Now, I think Toasty defined it really, really well. It's like if you basically try to mislead into getting people to click your video. But again, if you do that, people will go on your video and leave, and it ends up like destroying your channel. But then there's also the other kind of clickbait where people will literally just spew out crap in their title, like, oh, Super Saiyan Blue 85 Vegeta confirmed to kill the next god of the 7th universe, confirmed, or something like that. I mean, clearly it's bullshit, but people might click to see what he's talking about, or that person's talking about, and they end up watching the video and realize, oh, this is absolutely nothing to do with the series. This person just misled me to click the video, and now I gave them a view. So, and again, you still leave, though, and that ruins their channel. So, Thundershot, how do you feel about all of this?
There's this constant struggle, and we've kind of established this. If you are a clickbaiter, if you've made clickbait videos before, clickbaiting is a douchey move, first and foremost. Clickbaiting, it's wrong in general. It's misleading people to click on your video so you get an extra dollar, which, like Rhymestyle explains earlier, ends up hurting you. But as a YouTuber, you're in this constant battle to try to title and tag and put a thumbnail on videos in ways that will get views, but also in ways that are not over the line and are, I mean, you're crossing it. Like, you're trying to have an interesting title. You're trying to make it look as best as you possibly can without actually giving false information. I know I've been an accidental clickbaiter, and YouTube actually took this video down before because I had a series when I was a really small YouTuber where I had people from Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2 fight each other. And I had a Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Well, I had that in the title, Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. But then at the end, I put my little series in parentheses because that's what it was. I wasn't gaining a lot of views. I wasn't getting a lot of views at the time as a YouTuber, but I found this really bitchin' thumbnail of a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta that looks straight out of the anime and put it up there. Lo and behold, that video ends up getting 3 million views, and I go back and I'm like, wow, I didn't expect that, and now it does. It kind of looks clickbaity. That video is not on YouTube anymore, but I've done it as an accident before. However, it feels like recently in the community, it is getting way out of hand, not necessarily with the people using clickbait titles and tags, though that is kind of up right now, but the people calling people out who aren't even clickbaiting at all. I've got my own video, for example. I've got my own video, for example, recently that came out when Dragon Ball Super had its English dub announced for mid-2016. I have a title of my video, Dragon Ball Super English dub announced for mid-2016. The thumbnail is of Dragon Ball Super, and people called it clickbait because it wasn't in North America and it wasn't in Funimation. That's not clickbait. I didn't put North America in the title. I didn't put Funimation in the title. They're nowhere around. Sorry. They're nowhere. Will you hang up the phone and then they call right back, though? But they're nowhere around anywhere to do with that. So I still had people calling me out for clickbait because the information that they got wasn't exactly what they wanted to hear. I wasn't trying to bait them into thinking North America was getting a dub or that Sean Schemmel was guaranteed to be Funimation. They just didn't like the news they got, and I got called a clickbaiter for that. And I don't think that's fair, but at the end of the day, it's kind of up for the community to decide, I guess. What do you think, Danny?
I don't think it I don't think it is up to the community to decide necessarily, because that's not clickbait. Just because you felt like you were duped into watching this video because you don't necessarily agree with the information or it's not what you wanted to hear, that doesn't make it clickbait. And if that's the case, leave a comment. I don't know, like say like, oh, I thought this was Funimation. It's not. That kind of sucks. But at the end of the day, it's not. It wasn't. You didn't lie to people. You didn't tell people that Funimation was making an English dub in North America, and then they watched the video and found out that that's not the case. You stated exactly what was going to happen, so people can't. I mean, that's not really for someone else to judge. That's fact. Like the title of the video was a fact, and I think I'm a little bit more lenient on it, I guess, than most other people. I keep seeing all this, rise up against the clickbait and all that kind of stuff, and sometimes it's really bad. I think Toasty covered it pretty well in in my mind, clickbait is if you blatantly title a video that makes someone think they're going to hear about something that's ends up not being in the video. Like, that is clickbait to me. Like, if you title a video like live nudes, XXX, free sex, click here, and then they click it and you're talking about Dragon Ball Z and there's not one boobie in the video, like, that's clickbait. You misled someone, and that, in fact, is against YouTube's terms of service. You cannot make misleading videos. You can't title your video in a misleading way. You're breaking YouTube rules. It's not just annoying. It's something that you're not supposed to do. But at the end of the day, it's different than what false information is, and I think that's what people are getting caught up. They're claiming that false information is clickbait, and that's not true. If I want to claim that Super Mario shows up in the next episode of Dragon Ball Super, and I title my video, Super Mario shows up in Universe 7, Dragon Ball Super, and then I spend 7 minutes talking about Super Mario showing up in that episode, that's not clickbait. Like,
now here's where I've always kind of walked a line with the word confirmed. Even if you put a question mark after it, I always feel like confirmed should either be used if something is confirmed, or not confirmed should be used if something is not confirmed. What if you were to title your video Super Mario confirmed for next episode of Dragon Ball Super confirmed question mark, and then spent 7 minutes talking about how Super Mario probably isn't going to be in Dragon Ball Super?
Well, then I guess, yeah, that would be a little bit different. Now, if there was some information, obviously this is kind of a strange case, but if there was some information floating around the internet that I want to discuss, like there were some, questionable articles that came out and said Super Mario is going to be in it, and it's not just me speculating myself, and I bring those articles up or show them in the video and say, like, this is where I'm getting this idea, then it's not so much clickbait. If I just come out and I say Super Mario confirmed, boom, then yeah, that's clickbait. But I mean, if you have something to back it up, whether it's false information or not, or whether you're getting it from an unreliable source, I feel like that you're kind of walking the line there. Sometimes yes, sometimes no, but I don't think it's white or black. I think it depends on a case-to-case basis when you use the word confirmed. I actually don't like when people use the word confirmed unless it's like actually confirmed. That's just me. I think that would fall under the clickbait title. But I think generally what I think needs to happen is that people just need to calm down. Like, if you consistently don't enjoy a person's content, if you feel like they are consistently lying to you with how they title their videos, stop watching their videos. Like,
For real.
At the end of the day,
If you
like,
stop-
that's what I don't understand the disconnect there. I don't understand the problem, because if you have a problem with that person, then don't watch their videos. I don't understand why you would even waste your time going to their channel.
That's probably the best point you've made. If you know someone is a blatant clickbaiter, just don't watch the video. Because remember, if you watch the video, even if you watch it for a second, they'll still make some money off of that. But what I was going to say is another one that I've seen a lot, actually, now that we've been talking, is people even claim that Dragon Ball Super reviews are clickbait, which that confuses me even the most. I mean, for example, I title my videos for the reviews every single time. Dragon Ball Super episode, whatever, review in all caps. Review is the first thing you see. The thumbnail says review. And people will still every now and then pop in and be like, oh, this is just clickbait. It's like, well, I'm talking about the episode I just watched.
See, that's a good point. Like, clickbait is a very essential part of the internet, and I think that's another thing that people don't understand. Like, my Devolution videos especially, like, in the past year, Dragon Ball Z Devolution has been huge for my channel. Like, my top 10 viewed videos of all time, like 8 of them are Dragon Ball Z Devolution, and I title them a very specific way, Dragon Ball Z Devolution, and then character versus character. And some of them are very, like, popular characters that people are searching for. And let me just come out right out and say it. They're clickbait titles. I want you to click. The whole point of that video is me to make it so that you watch it. I want you to watch it, and I want you to be able to find it. So if I make a video of Super Saiyan God Goku fighting Golden Frieza, then I'm going to title the video that way because I want you to find it. I want you to click on it, and I want you to watch it. The difference is that my video is actually Dragon Ball Z Devolution Super Saiyan God versus Golden Frieza. It's not... It's something to get you click it, and then I'm actually playing a different game where I'm talking about different characters.
You're not tricking them into thinking you're showing the movie or something like that. Or like
right, yeah, but every YouTuber is specifically titling their videos a specific way to get you to watch the video. Otherwise, what's the point? I make videos because I want you to watch them.
Can I also talk about that for a second real fast before Thundershot says something? Because I'm not gonna name this person's name, but I remember when Resurrection F came out, there's a specific YouTuber, I'm not gonna say his name. He literally titled his video Dragon Ball Z Resurrection F Full Movie HD, and it was a video link to like DLC 3 of Resurrection of Xenoverse, and not a single person in the comments said that was misleading or clickbait. Toasty, I know you know who I'm talking about. Not a single person, because I remember when I first said, I was like, wow, this is ridiculous. I went to the comments, and not a single person mentioned anything.
Knowing that guy, was probably deleting the comments, but
it had to
I was going to say, I think we all know
something.
who it is.
Yeah, we all know who it is.
Everyone
We're not going
knows
to,
who
but
it
it's
is,
the same
but
person.
No one's gonna say who it is, but we all know who it is. All right.
The person changed the title of the video later, probably because they got flagged by YouTube. But like, it's just funny to me how like everybody has their own, I guess, hit list of who they think is a clickbaiter in the community. I feel like if you don't like a YouTuber, for example, Danny, I hate you. Danny's a clickbaiter. I'm gonna go to every single Thundershot video, every single Toasty video, and say Jadentastic is a clickbaiter, and just try to slay him because I don't like him.
Send me those views.
Yeah. Honestly, I think what it is if a person does not like a YouTuber, they just claim it as a clickbaiter. Because, I mean, like I said, we've all done it, whether it was intentional or unintentional. But ultimately, it's not necessarily clickbait as to what people claim it as. Because, again, anything at this point can be claimed as clickbait. If I do a Raging Blast fight between Goku and freaking Krillin, and I title it Dragon Ball Raging Blast, Goku vs. Krillin, with commentary, people will still call clickbait on that. Now, again, I do know what the community right now has been talking about. People like Kwame, Geekdom, Dragon Ball Nation, everybody in the community. What we don't like, I guess, in our community is just those who are just blatant with it. Like, if I make a video saying, Super Saiyan God Krillin, confirmed, coming in Universe 8, and then, like, try to, like, you know, throw in the theory in there or something like that, again, people just don't like those kind of videos. But again, if you see someone doing it, do not watch their video. If you watch the video, they win. Put it this way. So if you want to really do something against the community that's trying to basically game the system, which, remember, they're not gaming the system. They're actually hurting their channel a lot more than they realize it, because they're not making their revenue. They're not actually getting recommended. The growth is going to go down, because the way it works is the reason why you see so-and-so recommended in other people's related channels or at the end of the video is because people watch them often. And YouTube rewards those people in the community who are watched often by recommending them. And that's how people will find our channels and then subscribe or not subscribe, you know, decide. They can decide that later. That's how people find channels. That's how channel grows. That's why you see the same, I guess, I don't know, 10, 20 YouTubers in the DBZ community being recommended all the time. And that's because people watch those. But if you notice, you will never see the true clickbaiters of the community recommended, because YouTube flags their, you know, channel as clickbait or misleading or spam, and over time they get deleted. So if a YouTuber decides to be a clickbaiter, they're hurting themselves, and over time, you know, they'll be gone in no time. But when it comes down to it,
and see,
there is people who actually clickbait, and there's people who don't really clickbait.
I'm a little bit different on that as well. I don't think we can just say don't. I mean, after a while, once you realize that someone is a clickbaiter, then yeah, stop watching their videos. But you know that it's too hard of a fight, because if you see a video that's titled Super Saiyan God Broly confirmed or Super Saiyan God Broly, you're gonna want to watch it. You know, even if you think that person is a clickbaiter, you've watched their video, you've been hurt in the past, you know, they broke you down and you're sad about it. But wait, what if this time it's different? I bet it's different this time. I bet he's sorry that he did it last time, and this time it's going to be different. Don't just, I mean, it's understandable that you want to watch that video because you want to know what they have to say on the subject because it's interesting. The difference is if it is misleading information, then flag the video as misleading information. Don't just leave a nasty comment and then walk away, because at the end of the day, you just gave that person a view, you gave them a comment, and even if you dislike it, you're interacting on their video, you just gave that person all three forms of interaction to just help their video get more views. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you need to report it as misleading information, because that's really the only way that people who do that are going to learn their lesson. Otherwise, they're just going to keep getting views, and they're going to be like, well, whatever, at least I'm still getting people to watch my video. Like, you just hollering at people in the comments is not going to, that's going to do nothing. That's absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Toast, you have something to say?
You remember that video that we did with Quamman that was about it was way before we really knew that much at all about Resurrection F. We didn't even know that Frieza had a golden form yet, and we were wondering if when Frieza is brought back, if they would kill off Beerus, if they would have Frieza kill off Beerus. You know, it was just a speculation video. Me, you, and Kwame talking about it. The video still haunts me to this day.
You talk about the one that's called Does Beerus Fear Frieza?
Yeah, that one. The exact title for this video, you titled it Did Beerus Fear Frieza? Will Frieza kill Beerus? And I titled it Does Beerus Fear Frieza? Frieza God Destruction Theory. Yeah.
This is way before any information came out about Resurrection. Because I remember when that movie came out, a lot of people speculated that he was going to be a god just because he had that godly aura. But go ahead.
Yeah, so we were just talking about stuff like, we didn't know maybe Beerus would get taken away really quickly, and being a character everyone likes so much getting taken away, that would bring more impact to it. Obviously that didn't happen, and now people comment on the video as if that video was released yesterday and that we were just talking like saying, yeah, will he kill Beerus in the movie, even though the movie's already been out for like 2 months. No, the video came out a while ago, but people are still going to it saying it's clickbait. It's like, what I titled it is probably the best way to tell. The only way that I could have gone any more in depth of saying what the video was is if I put in parentheses speculation, and I can't actually do that because the YouTube character limit for its titles is 100, and that would be over the limit, so I'd have to delete something in the title just to put speculation in there. So it's like, that video, I don't even see it as massive clickbait. You could see it as clickbait if you want, and it's whatever, but honestly, it's not like the video itself was a bad video that was meant to mislead anybody. No, it was a speculation video. It was us. We didn't know what was going to happen in the movie, so we speculated on what was going to happen. Obviously,
your thumbnail even says an in-depth discussion on if Beerus fear Frieza.
Yeah, but it's still,
and plus that's the biggest difference. You answered the question. You titled it with a question, and then you answered what you thought as best you could that question in the video. Yeah. So that's not clickbait at the end of the day.
Yeah. A lot of people are probably going to comment on here saying, well, but no, it's called clickbait, you dunces. It means that they meant for you to click on it, and that's it. Well, yeah.
That's every video ever.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, exactly. That was my
welcome
point
to
earlier.
YouTube.
Like that's I want you. We want you to watch our videos, obviously.
Yeah, the only possible way to fight clickbait is not to go on the video and comment and then dislike, as Jay said, to help them in every single way to get their video even more views for being a clickbait video. It's to not view the video, to not fall for the clickbait. There's a certain site out there called, I'm not going to say its actual name, but it starts with a K, and most Dragon Ball fans who have been around
K-Drama Stars, just say it. Just say it. If anyone goes to K-Drama Stars, 110,000% of that site is fake.
Yeah, they have put out a massive amount of fake articles, just
in fact, actually,
this is actually the beauty of being in the DBZ / kind of anime community in a sense, is that if you see a video, if you see a title of something that you think is probably bullshit, just check Kaizenshu. If it's not on Kaizenshu yet, assume it doesn't exist. Yeah. Check tomorrow. If it's still not there, it's probably a lie.
Something I was gonna say, since you brought it up, Toasty, there's a new Korean style site K-Drama Stars called K-Pop Stars. Yeah, the other day, they even posted an article saying Broly confirmed for Team Universe 7, and they quoted Geekdom.
Yeah, they quoted Geekdom, and he didn't.
And nowhere in this video did he say Broly's coming to be in Universe 7.
The funniest.
I think they made a joke about it.
Oh my god! Of course. They would misquote Geekdom.
Of all the people they could have fucking quoted.
They misquote Geekdom out of everyone.
It's not even misquote, because they literally made up the sentence that they said. They made it up and put Geekdom. Source from Geekdom 101.
Yeah, it's like, put it this way again. There's clickbait, and then there's not clickbait, and I don't know. I think we kind of beaten the dead horse on this one. This is what we mean.
The only way to fight this crap, all right? I'm going to be real here. The only way to fight this crap, and I know that a lot of you are like, oh man, the Crusade, we must destroy clickbait. So let's go on this guy's video and just comment at him saying, get out of here, you stupid clickbaiter. Well, you gave him more money. Good job. The only way to fight it is to not view their videos. If you know someone's a clickbaiter, unsubscribe from their channel, make their channel, blacklisted from your channel, so you don't have to ever see their content again, because you know that the person's a clickbaiter, and don't watch their content. It's the only way to beat a clickbait. That's the only possible way. Yep. And know what clickbait is before going onto someone's video and saying clickbait, because most people don't know the actual reason or what even clickbait actually is before going in and saying something is clickbait. If something's speculation, it's speculation. There's a difference between speculation and clickbait in just general. Obviously sometimes they could be one and the same. Maybe someone could try and clickbait you whilst talking about something with speculation, but know the difference before going in and just saying something. And for God's sakes, guys, Dragon Ball Super reviews are not clickbait. They're reviews of episodes. Everybody does reviews of everything on the internet for shows like Orange is the New Black, whatever show you watch, Arrow, everybody does reviews of them. If they're not clickbait, they're just talking about, if we put review in capital letters in the title, there's no way it's clickbait.
As long as review's in the title, that can't be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, unless I say that it's the full episode in my title, don't put review and say, 720p, whatever. Unless I say that and then I actually have a review of it, then you could say it's clickbait. But if I put review in the title, It's not clickbait, dude. Like,
Yep.
get real, please. Like,
What am I supposed to do with all these torches and pitchforks I just got a good deal on Friday?
yeah, like, I just got these on Black Friday.
I don't know. Ultimately, it just comes down to, I feel like if a subscriber doesn't like a specific YouTuber, they just claim it as clickbait. That's ultimately what it comes down to. And folks, if that's why you guys are claiming certain people are clickbaiters, go do something else.
And before this
they're
video
not
gets claimed
clickbaiting.
to be clickbait.
Right? This video is gonna be clickbait. No, it's funny actually. Here's a funny thing. Kwame's video about clickbait the other day, which I will link in the description below. Go watch it. It's really good. He for the thumbnail, the first thing he says is, "I'm just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna make my thumbnail just Bulma and her titties out." And I actually saw people claim that video was clickbait. That was that was the point. That was literally the point he was making in his video. So what I'm just gonna say is before you pull out the pitchforks and torches, just really think for a second who in this community is clickbaiting. Ultimately, over time, those people that suck will get removed as community over time.
Use the YouTube function. If you wind up on a video that is clickbait, if you wind up on a video that is misleading information, then report the video as misleading information.
Yeah, those channels are going to disappear over time. Don't worry about it. The real will always be the ones that will stick around, and the ones that we, I guess, don't want to be part of the community over time will die out. And before we end this video, I want to shout out basically the entire community. I'm probably going to forget some names, but shout out to everybody in this call. Danny, Thundershot, Toasty. I almost forgot Toasty's name.
Yeah,
Toasty.
Thanks for that, by the way.
Omega Pro, Raina Black Gamer, Black and Fist, Kwame, Geekdom, Super Jan, Hail Xeon, like everybody in this community. Dragon Ball Nation, freaking, I'm gonna run out of names. I'm like trying to look at my list of like people that I'm like sub to and stuff.
And everybody else.
Everybody else.
Every
Estat and
person
Nakuba, Kagi. Like, these people are not
Dino's
clickbaiters.
mom.
Even Unreal NT is not a clickbaiter. Like, Unreal NT, I just started talking to for the first time in, I guess, ever. And he's a really good kid. And I know a lot of people have claimed his stuff to be clickbait in the past. But, like, everybody makes mistakes. And I feel like as long as you learn who to watch and who not to watch, this community over time will be awesome. So, big shout out to everybody in this community. And if you're the type of person who, I guess, is... I guess on the other end of the clickbait spectrum, fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just that.
There's a lot of that on the
Anyways,
Spanish YouTuber side for Dragon Ball Z, but that's not us, though. We're the English side. We're the good ones.
We're the English side.
Nah. But, yeah, there's a lot of that over there. Yeah, don't
and
go...
big shout out to Frozen Particle, too, because he just tweeted about his clickbait video, too. He's making one, too. I just saw him pop up in my feed. Big shout out to everybody. I don't know. Just let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. I know this is going to get really interesting because this is a really, touchy subject. It was a really long video, too. How long is this? This is
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. All right, 30-minute special.
Everybody kill each other in the comment section.
Fights.
It's I don't know. Another thing I also want to say is if there's a video that you guys think any of us have ever done in the past that you think is blatant clickbait, I guess comment the title in the description below and we can discuss it. But I mean, based on what we said, I guess we kind of got our point across here, and I guess all we can really do is see what people say now. Is there anything else you guys want to say?
No, that's it.
Keep your eye out for our next video, which will be titled "You Won't Believe Who Shows Up in the Next Episode of Dragon Ball Super."
Hot singles in an area near you.
Yep.
What did you say for this video, Ryan?
Oh yeah, my thumbnail for this video, if I did it right, was gonna be like, the gods hate this guy, and it's a picture of Goku along with like Whis and Beerus hating him for becoming God too or something. I don't know how it's gonna look.
Doctors hate them.
Doctors hate them.
Gods
Yeah.
hate him. See how he became a god in only 5 episodes.
Corin, doctors hate him because of sense of being. I mean, yeah, whatever. I guess just let us know your thoughts about this. And I don't know. Let's just discuss this. Let's try to like take steps towards cleaning up this community and making it a better one, and see how we can, I don't know, I guess do better in the future or
Can't
something.
we all just get along?
Yeah, we all just get along.
Anyways, folks, we will see you guys in the comment section below.
Bye.
Titties.